If you ever feel like a woman was playing with your heart, it's probably because you didn't know how to respond the right way. Now guys, most men actually go through this at some point. You meet a woman, you think she's serious, you start believing that she loves you, but then you find out that she's entertaining other men behind your back. And I know how that feels. That pain crushes you and you start to ask yourself, what did I do wrong? The truth, guys, is that women are always going to test you all the time. And if you don't know how to respond to it, you're gonna get either played, manipulated, or disrespected. In this video, I'm gonna break down the 7 powerful ways to outsmart any woman who tries to manipulate you, play you, or waste your time. And trust me guys, I know this pain personally. So years ago, I thought this girl actually loved me. She told me everything I wanted to hear. You're the only guy, I love you. But she was smashing another dude behind my back. And while she was doing that, she ended up getting pregnant, and she would tell me that it was my kid when it wasn't. Guys, that experience broke me, and I thought it was the end of the world because I just felt like, why is this shit happening to me? But I'm gonna tell you something, that forced me to learn exactly how to change the game so no woman can ever play me again. And now guys, I coach men to protect their heart, keep their power, and attract the quality women that they want, and attract the high quality women that actually respects them. But guys, before we dive into the 7 strategies, if you're a man who wants to meet high quality women without wasting your money and time going to the bar and chasing women at the club who aren't serious, I put together something free for you guys. It's called the No-Bar Dating Playbook. And in this playbook, guys, I give you guys 10 quality spots that you can meet high quality women who are relationship material. Make sure you guys click the link in the description. It's free and it's gonna change the way you approach dating. Now guys, let's go to number 1, and that's going to be don't chase but attract. And I said this before guys, all the time, chasing kills attraction. When you start chasing her, you're telling her that she's the prize instead of you. You want to put yourself as the prize to women. You don't want to make it seem like she's everything that you ever thought of. She's that treasure that you've always wanted. Guys, the thing is, women are drawn to confident men. Guys that are put together, who are moving with purpose and have some sort of drive in their life and don't just think about chasing women. So instead of chasing women, you need to build the attraction, and that comes from lifestyle, grooming, and energy. How you present yourself, not by desperation and chasing these women. If you chase a woman, especially if she's hurting your heart, she's gonna lose respect even faster. If she's trying to play with your heart, bro, and she's going to lose respect because you're like, please, you're hurting me, but I want to keep chasing you. Please come back to me. She's going to lose respect. Don't do it. She's gonna see you as the guy that she can easily manipulate. And guys, I don't want you guys to fall into that trap because I have been there. Do not get manipulated by women simply because you're chasing them. Guys, if you do this, you're gonna place yourself in a weaker position, which means that if she's up here, you're gonna be literally all the way down here. Guys, if you keep chasing her, you're always gonna be in the weaker position. You're always gonna be below her. You never wanna be below a woman, especially if she's hurting you. She's hurting you, and then now you're trying to chase her so she can stay with you. No, if you continue to focus on yourself by building the attraction and become a magnet, women will actually start chasing you. And you don't have to beg for attention, especially if you're getting hurt. You need to attract it. Build what I told you guys, your lifestyle, your looks, your grooming, and I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna have them chasing you instead, my guy. But guys, attraction means nothing if you don't protect your self-respect. And that's why, guys, way number 2 is set your boundaries early on before you want to get played. Because once you don't set the boundaries, you're gonna get played, brother. And I've said this before, women will always test men just to see what they can get away with. And guys, boundaries is not about being controlling or anything like that. It's about self-respect. That's why in the beginning, it's important to communicate about this, but in a respectful way, nice and calm and direct, not in a controlling way. You need to set those boundaries early on, because if you don't, you will get disrespected. And if you let disrespect slide like nothing, she's gonna push that shit even further, and she's gonna keep hurting you because she already knows what she can get away with. And you're gonna end up tolerating behavior that destroys trust and the attraction. Let me tell you something, guys, if you set the boundaries, she's gonna respect you more. Women always gonna value guys who enforce standards. You gotta let it be known from the beginning what your standards are, what boundaries you have, because that way she will continue to stay with you and like you even more. Women are always gonna fucking test you, guys. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Women are always going to test you. Don't let them do that. That's why you need to set them early on and tell her what you don't tolerate and be straight up about it. Be a man with balls and let her know. But guys, even boundaries don't mean much if you're not controlling the frame. And that is something that we are gonna talk about next. Guys, way number 3 is control the frame. Whoever controls the frame controls the relationship. And what do I mean by that? You need to show her that you're in control of the situation, that you are the leader, that you're controlling the relationship. And I don't mean it in a bad way, being a pushover, nothing like that. You need to be a man that knows how to lead. And to do this, you need to be the man that sets the tone. You need to show her that you're the leader. Women love to look up to somebody, and they want to look up to that man. So for you to be the guy that a woman looks up to, you need to set the tone. Instead of reacting to her moods, her games, all the shit that she's playing, you don't want to do that. You don't want to react to it, but you want to show her that you're not on that same level and you don't play from that. You don't play with reacting to games. You don't argue back. You don't do that as a man. Having frame means that you're focused on your path and you're inviting her into it, not the other way around. And guys, if you lose the frame, she's gonna end up controlling the dynamic. She's gonna control the whole relationship. And I don't want you guys to do that. Don't lose your frame. Have the path, set the tone, let her know what's known. It's not about being controlling. It's about being the leader, setting the tone, and showing her what's up. Because if you don't, guys, you're gonna end up reacting to her drama, and then you're gonna deal with all this drama bullshit. Next thing you know, there's fights, and then there's problems. Then next thing you know, you put your hands on her, and then you get fucking arrested. You don't want to react in a bad way. A strong man is someone who knows how to control himself. That is what makes you strong. Not arguing back and forth, none of that pussy shit. It's about controlling yourself and setting the frame. Because if you have the frame in the relationship, bro, I'm gonna tell you something. She's gonna feel safe, she's gonna feel respected, and somewhat challenged. And you always want to make it seem that way. You always want to make it like a little challenge, but it's not about playing games. Because I'm not telling you guys to play games. I'm just saying that when you do this, women will actually fucking want you. They want you even more. Now, guys, I'm gonna tell you something. The fastest way that you can lose your frame is by making her the center of your attention, making it all about her. You cannot do that. That's why staying busy is key. And that takes me to way number 4, which is staying busy and sociable. Guys, a man with a full schedule has natural scarcity, which raises his value. So you need to show her that you're always busy. Have a busy calendar. I don't want you guys to just be always going on dates and always texting her, always being about her. You need to show her that you're busy. A woman loves a man who's busy, who's got a lot of shit going on in his life. And I'm talking about good shit. You're working on something, you're working on a path, you're working on a goal, you got a mission. All this shit a woman loves. And also, you got to be sociable, because when you're sociable, not just with her, but with other people, it shows that you're confident and that you're good with women. Because she can see that if she can sense that you're a confident guy and you're very sociable with everyone, she's gonna feel like she might lose you. And you always want to make her feel that way, but you don't. You're just showing her that's actually pulling her into you even more. And guys, another thing, if you have options, it prevents you from obsessing over one girl. And I'm talking about if you're in the early stages of dating where the girl maybe is not your current girlfriend, like you guys are not official, you guys are just going out, you notice she likes you a little bit, and to prevent her from breaking your heart or hurting your heart, and so you're not as heartbroken, you have to have options. You have to be talking to more women, because I'm gonna tell you this, if you completely focus everything on her, just that one girl, you will get heartbroken, you'll be fucked. You are always gonna be upset. You're always gonna be like, oh, but why? You need to have a lot of women around you in your rotation, okay? Then when you find the right one, then you can settle down. Because if you keep sitting around, bro, and waiting for her text messages from that one girl, you're gonna look fucking desperate. Because the minute she senses that she's your only option, bro, you're fucked. And I don't care what anyone tells you and says, oh, but you can't be with more than one girl. That's a fucking lie. It's bullshit. Don't listen to that. You want to show her that you have options, because the minute she sees that she feels like she's the only girl, and I'm saying this is a girl that's not even your girlfriend yet, she will hurt you and she will break you. She feels like she's in control of the situation. She's control of what you guys are doing right now. You don't want that. Because guys, I'm telling you, be busy, be sociable, because she's going to want to be a part of your life. A woman loves a man with a lot of shit going on. And guys, when you stay busy, one of the most powerful tools that you can use in your interactions is silence. And that's why way number 5 is use silence as a weapon. Guys, not every test from her deserves a response, because the minute the woman starts testing you is the minute she's gonna see if she can outsmart you. And the purpose of this video, guys, is to show you to not let her outsmart you, because that way she's testing you, she's trying to outsmart you, she's playing with your heart. And some tests, she might want to see a reaction. This is why silence is important. Shut the fuck up. You don't say anything. Don't react to it. Just listen and just be like, okay, that's it. You ever notice why when you see two people arguing, sometimes you look at the one person that's just yelling and everything, and then the other person is actually quiet and just like, okay, all right, no problem. That person has what I call emotional control. When you start to learn and have emotional control with not only just people in general, but in relationships, bro, you are a powerful man. You are powerful, because women are gonna be like, fuck, nothing pisses him off. And I have that shit. And I'm gonna tell you this, it took me a while to learn that, because there will be times that women will test me and I'll have some sort of reaction. Not that I'll get pissed and start yelling at them, but I'll be like having a response to everything, getting back at her, this and that. Just shut the fuck up. Just hear what she has to say, because she might be testing you. She wants to see how far you can take it. Don't argue. If you're a man that's arguing with a woman after she's testing you with some bullshit, you're weak. You need to learn emotional control. It is important, because if you continue to argue with her, bro, constantly, you are going to lose your power. You are going to lose your edge. And she's going to start seeing you as some guy that's reactive, not strong. You want to look like a leader. You want to be strong. She'll respect you more if you shut the fuck up and don't let things get to you. Don't let it get to you, guys. I'm telling you right now, it's imperative. It's important. Just listen and be like, okay, that's it. Your silence, man, says more than 1,000 words. But guys, silence will only work if you stay calm and never fall in the trap of jealousy. And that leaves me with number 6. Never get jealous. Yes, don't get jealous. Guys, it's important. When you show that you're jealous, it weakens your frame and it shows insecurity. It shows that you're insecure, that every little thing that makes you jealous is gonna make it feel like you're afraid to lose her. And you feel like other guys have more advantage than you do. You never wanna show her that. A confident man knows his value. And if she's playing games with you guys, you gotta just replace her. It is what it is. None of this going back and forth shit, acting all jealous. No, you fucking replace her. And I don't mean just jumping in with another girl. I'm talking about just leave her. You got another girl on the side that you're probably talking to? Fuck it. Now she's the main girl. And this is why, like I said before, you need to control yourself and have calm confidence. That's gonna earn her respect more than these emotional outbursts of you getting all, oh my God, I don't know why this and that. Why you do this? Why'd you talk to this guy? Or why'd you look at him this way? Guys, if you keep doing that, you're gonna get manipulated, controlled, and disrespected. She's gonna pull away from you even fucking faster. Women admire a man who doesn't break under pressure, guys. I'm telling you that right now. That's the one shit that women love. A man that doesn't break. Because this is a good strength that you can show that other men don't fucking have, that don't show it. This is why it reminds me of a time that this happened to me. Years ago, I remember I was dating a girl that I really liked. I was in love with this girl. Mind you, I didn't have no other options. I wasn't talking to any other girl. I completely focused on her and dropped every girl just for her. She wasn't even my girlfriend yet. She was just a girl that I was talking to, that we were, you know, kissing, this and that, stupid shit. And when I saw her look at a guy, literally, I was like, why would you look at that guy? This and that, acting all jealousy. Men don't do that. And you know what she did? She's like, what the fuck? Like, she got all like defensive and was like, what are you talking about? This and that. Maybe she was looking at him, okay? And she ended up leaving me. Like, she stopped talking to me. She was moving like a dude and she was literally, she had the control of the relationship. It wasn't really a relationship, but she had control of it. And you never want to be in that position. Later on, what I started doing was I stopped giving a fuck. When I'm out with a girl, right? And I do this shit till now. I'm in a girl that I tell her, listen, like, I don't have to tell her. It's just me. I'm the only guy you're talking to. A woman will stop talking to any other guy just to talk to you because you already framed yourself. You set it boundaries in the beginning without even saying anything, without telling her, like, you better not fuck with another guy. Just by your aura and in the way you are, bro, she will stop talking to other dudes. I'm telling you. And what I do now is if I'm with a girl and she's looking at another guy or some shit, I'm gonna look at her and be like, and she's gonna look at me like, yay, babe, or whatever, or Mike, and she'll give you that little smile, like, you know what the fuck she did. I simply just ignore her. I'll be like, yeah, were you jealous or anything? Don't get jealous. I'm like, I'm not jealous. Listen, I know my worth. I've said this shit before, so if you guys want to say this, say it, all right? Because this shit fucking works. I tell her, listen, I know my worth. You want to go look at other guys, you can go ahead. Listen, it doesn't affect me. I can give two shits, all right? And you start saying that, bro, acting like you don't give a fuck, bro, she's gonna drive. She's gonna go crazy for you, bro. She's gonna stop doing that shit. I'm telling you. It's your decision whether you want to keep fucking with her or not. Because then she'll be like, no, I can't do that. I respect my man. Because a woman, at the end of the day, I love a woman that respects me. Fuck the love shit. I want a woman that respects me. That's what every man needs. A woman that respects him. So don't show her that you're overly jealous. Show her that she can be easily replaced and you don't give a fuck. Because when you have that attitude and when you have that energy, she will continue to respect you. She will change her whole dynamic and she's gonna fucking respect you. Or you can leave her and hop on to the next girl. That's it. That's the only two options you have. You can stay with her and continue talking to her. And if she does that shit again, done. But what I like to do is I'll continue to stay a little bit, still test the waters. And then if I don't like it, leave her, I'm on to the next. That is the way you want to frame yourself. And guys, the final way to make sure that a woman doesn't play you is by upgrade yourself constantly. This is important, guys. I left this for the last one because I feel like the other ones were good. This is also good, but I'm telling you right now, this is important. You are always going to upgrade. You gotta be a guy that is always evolving. You gotta evolve to the next stage of life. You gotta be a guy that has options. Growth is super important. Growing yourself. I'm gonna tell you something, guys. I am not the same way I was 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I'm always improving and I learn from my mistakes. That's why I teach you guys this shit, right? I teach you guys this because I've been through it. There was a time where I was getting a lot of girls, but even while I was getting a lot of girls, sometimes I just didn't know how to keep them, you know? So then I'm like, okay, then when I fixed that problem, I learned how to get girls and keep them. How the fuck did I do it? That's by growing myself. That's by evolving to the next step. Continue to grow. It's super important because that way, not only do you have growth for yourself, but that way you're not easily manipulated. You're not gonna be played. Women are always going to respect and admire men who are always leveling up and trying to be better than themselves. And that doesn't mean just by getting better with women, but that means just better in everything. Whether it's your job, whether it's your looks, whether it's maybe trying to get a fucking 4-pack, 6-pack, or getting more muscle, or making more money, or improving your looks. Guys, I'm not the cutest motherfucker, okay? But I'm gonna tell you this, I did not look like this 5 years ago, okay? Beard, never fucking had one, all right? I wasn't the most attractive guy. Some people are gonna be like, yo, you're not all that. I think I'm attractive. Can I be more attractive? Absolutely. By next year, I can probably build more attraction, but that takes time. That's why growth is important. Make sure you guys keep keep growing, growing, and growing. Because if you don't grow, you are going to be stagnant. And that, guys, is going to kill your attraction. You're going to become predictable and replaceable. If you continue to grow yourself, you're going to become the man that a woman doesn't want to lose. And bro, forget just that one woman. You're going to have a lot of other women notice you because you're continue growing. You're going to continue looking better. You're going to continue making more money. You're going to continue growing every fucking day. And you're never going to be scared of getting played again, having that fear of like, what if she doesn't love me? What if she doesn't want to be with me anymore? What if she doesn't? None of that. Because bro, you've grown so much that you don't give a fuck about that shit no more. So now, guys, you know the 7 ways on how to outsmart any woman who's going to be playing with your heart. You can take these strategies and start applying them today to change the game in your dating life. But let's be real, guys. Most guys struggle with applying this constantly on their own. You guys might be dealing with appearance issues, low confidence, and you might not be spotting the red flags early. And guys, if you keep guessing this shit, I'm gonna tell you something, you're gonna waste your years. You're gonna be attracting low quality women, you're gonna be getting hurt all the time, and you're gonna lose all that time, bro, and you're not gonna be able to get that back. That's why I offer dating consultations. We'll create a customized plan for you just to make sure you attract the woman that you want without wasting your time and hard-earned money at the bar, at the club, attracting low quality women, or chasing women who aren't even serious to building with you, or who don't even want to be in a relationship with you later on. If this sounds like you, make sure you guys click the link in the pinned comments. That way you can apply for a free dating consultation with me so we can help you attract the high quality women that you want. Make sure you guys stay sharp. Don't get played by women. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.